With Chief Meteorologist Jamie Warner, certified by WeatherRate for the most accurate forecast in the Ozarks.
Looking good. I mean, so far this week, we had highs well into the 50s yesterday. We had highs in the 60s today. So we're in the midst of another January warm spell, and we've got another day where we're going to be able to enjoy this before things go back the other way. Take a look at the month of January so far. Really not a lot of January weather there. We've had some chilly days last week. We had some chilly weather this past weekend, but even on those days, temperatures, the high temperatures were above normal for this time of the year. And certainly today it was above normal. 62, the average high is 44. And you could see this big sea of warmth here in the middle of the country. But really, as I stand back, you can tell that we've got coast to coast warmth. Most areas we're finding warmer than normal temperatures, except for maybe these hard-hit areas here in California where we've had a lot of rain and snow over the past 24 hours. This warmth will continue into Wednesday ahead of that incoming storm, and then we're going to have to deal with some colder weather. That storm currently located in California and Nevada. It will continue to track east. Ahead of that storm, winds have become southerly, and Gulf of Mexico moisture is moving north across Louisiana, across Arkansas. And as this moisture builds into the area, that's going to set the stage for a risk of some fog development towards sunrise, at least for parts of the area. Also, I think as that moisture moves in, we get higher dew points. We're going to see colder air come in aloft with the next storm that's currently hitting California. And that's going to lead to some instability tomorrow night and set the stage for the risk of a few strong storms in the area. The Storm Prediction Center has scaled back the severe weather risk to southeast Missouri, western Kentucky, southern Illinois, northwest Tennessee. But I think the risk for some stronger storms still extends back to the west, back toward Jasper, Arkansas. That risk time frame will be late Wednesday evening through midnight into the early morning hours on Thursday, at least for our area. And I think overall the risk looks isolated to widely scattered for those stronger thunderstorms. And I think if we see anything out of them, anything close to severe, it would be some strong wind gusts or possibly even some hail given the setup. Looking at our forecast tonight, no worries of wet weather. High cloudiness is moving out now. And I think towards sunrise, this is going to be the area that has the higher likelihood for widespread fog and low visibilities. It looks like it'll be centered here along Highway 60, but it'll extend north to almost to I-44 and south down into north central Arkansas. And there could be some patchy areas of fog into southwest Missouri as well. But for the bulk of the morning on Wednesday, it's going to be pretty nice. I mean, almost patio weather by mid to late morning where you can actually sit outside and enjoy as temperatures warm through the 50s. And we find fairly bright conditions. But high cloudiness is going to be moving back in as we go into the afternoon with a high overcast developing. Looks like as we head through Wednesday evening, the front end of the evening looks quiet. And then long about 10, 11 o'clock, thunderstorms are going to start breaking out here from Jasper over toward maybe Mountain Home and Melbourne. And then that activity will continue to track east and northeast, kind of skirting here along areas near the state line. And then that activity will move out. And then we're going to be watching for some wintry weather to move in ahead of sunrise on Thursday. Now, I don't think this is going to amount to much, but the snow may come down pretty good in areas north of Highway 54 up towards, say, Morgan County and places like that. And it may come down hard enough for a period of time to accumulate on grassy surfaces and rooftops. I think the roads are going to be fine. And we may see that chance for snow extend as far south as about the interstate here in Springfield. Then as we get into the afternoon, it's just going to be cloudy and cold and blustery. Temperatures tonight, not cold, only dropping into the low to mid 40s, and then highs tomorrow ranging from the low to mid 60s north to low 70s in Harrison. I checked, the record high in Harrison tomorrow is 75 degrees, so we're going to fall short in that location. But man, I mean, still really, really warm for this time of the year. That's not going to be the case on Thursday. Thursday, it's going to be one of those days with that cold air moving in and then it locks in. And it looks like we're going to see temperatures stuck in the mid-30s all day long with gusty winds driving down wind chills into the 20s. That shot of cold air is going to be with us into Friday. But it's just a brief shot of cold air because the warmth returns this coming weekend, this holiday weekend, this long weekend for folks. Looks like temperatures back in the 50s after a cold morning Saturday morning. We're looking at highs in the 50s Saturday afternoon. Bright day across the area. Sunday, increasing clouds up near 60 for the high. And then for MLK Day, it looks like highs in the low 60s and a chance for scattered showers and possibly some thunderstorms.
That's a nice rebound.
That is
after a couple of winter-like days.
And that's the way it's gone. I know that we had that frigid blast of air going into Christmas, but even it was a quick hitter, and then temperatures warmed up in that week heading into New Year's weekend.
Mother Nature has redeemed herself.
Yeah.